You know, I was thinking before, like my first thought getting started today was, and I know we talk about it when we do this, just where it's us, has been talking about shoots before, but yesterday to me was one of those just really extra cool ones, you know, getting to know. So you guys, what we're talking about is yesterday we shot with Lance Corey, known for Thrash and Supply. A lot of people know him from his X Games career prior to that. I find him to be such an interesting, unique person. You know, he's 35 years old. Try that one on for size. He's only 35 years old.
Looks like 10 years younger, I think.
It's crazy how young he looks.
He's young,
but 35 years old. He's been with the same woman. They've known each other since they were 11 years old. Got married when they were 21 years old. 2 kids. Grown, I mean, obviously, Thrashin' goes from 5 parts when he starts it. By the way, he started it while he was still doing X Games, you know.
Yeah.
Starts with 5 parts that his father-in-law helped to machine those parts because he's a machinist. Grows that into over 3,000 SKUs that he has. Now, he told me yesterday a lot of that is merch-based stuff that they do.
Different sizes and all that, yeah.
Yeah. But just kind of blown away by that dude. You know, and then on top of it, that blazer he had yesterday was arguably the best. I mean, we've shot some pretty badass blazers, man.
Yeah.
That was arguably the best one yet.
Yeah, we were saying this is one of those cars where all of us, it falls in line for all of us to like it. You know, it was painted for Josh.
Yep.
It drove really well for us. It had good interior.
The stance was impeccable.
Perfect. Wheels, everything. That was
fit and finish was awesome. The wheels were so bitching on that, huh?
Horsepower wise,
different.
Everything.
Never saw wheels like that before.
No, it was really. It just hit all the points. I just find, and then on top of it, he's like, you can tell he's a driven, determined dude. I mean, the whole time we're here, I even asked him at one point. I was like, "So you must have a million things on your mind." He's like, "You know, between the company, the channel, all the social media pieces around it, and being a husband and a father, and all the travel that he does, I just find him to be one of those guys. I'm like, how the hell do you balance all this, man?
You need people to help you. You need employees. You need this. You need, you know,
for sure.
Yeah,
but like he's
on.
For sure.
He's hands on with their YouTube channel. He's the one guiding and pushing the whole thing. You know, most of the shooting that he does, because you've seen the channel, right?
Yeah.
So he said he's because of his years of riding, he's such an experienced rider that he can ride better one-handed than most guys can two-handed.
Yeah.
So everything they're shooting, all those rolling shots that they're getting, that's him, dude.
Holding the camera while
That's
riding.
him riding along through canyons, doing all kinds of shit,
insane. Why would
and
they
holding
get him out?
and
Why
holding
wouldn't
a
they have him
GoPro.
out?
But how are you changing gears? How's he clutching? Is he just banging it with his foot?
You know, I wouldn't doubt that he's, well, you know, bikes you can shift without clutching. You know, it's not the smoothest of shifts, but
You got to know that right RPM.
well,
I used to do it with my Camaro, you know, just
now you can shift anywhere on a bike. I mean, you can just bang through.
I've done it
the
on
gear.
accident before,
It
and
just
I'm like,
makes it
ooh.
not a real smooth shift.
It's
you
like
know?
a clunky sequential feel. Donk. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it is.
Shit.
But it's just wild to me how hands-on he is with all aspects of his company. Yeah, I don't know. I was just blown away yesterday. I mean, that's one of those dudes where you go, I want to hang out more often when I can. You know,
If he has the time to, you know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
exactly.
he was kind of subliminally pushing us along with the shoot.
Yeah,
if you know what
there
I
was
mean?
one point
Totally.
where after the interview, we sat down and we were talking to Ramin or Ramin.
Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond. Yeah, we were talking to him, and he was like, "So what's next?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna do this." And he's like, "All right, cool, let's do it." And I was like, "Oh, so he wants to get this."
Oh
fuck
yeah,
out. He wants to get out of here.
He
you know?
needed to get going
Yeah.
on stuff, and part of it was because they're releasing their next vlog yesterday, so he's got to be on top of making sure the post to promote it happens. He's doing all the stuff that we know has to happen. You know.
Plus, he said he hadn't been there for like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, I mean, he just had Sturgis, then another event, and he's that was what he was telling me too. Is he's constantly out at events. Think about how many bike events are going on, and Thrashin's at a lot of those. Not even for the vlog stuff, but for the company. It just, I don't know, man. One of those super impressive guys, and we shoot with a lot of really impressive people. But I'm always blown away when it's somebody that's, I know to you guys, 35 doesn't sound that young because it's, you know, it's a handful of years ahead of you guys. But
Josh is getting close.
to me, knocking on the door of 60 years old right around the corner, I'm like, holy shit, 35. I was cluster and fuck at 35. Like, just like, you know, and how balanced of a guy he is. Super impressive dude, man. Any of you guys that are, you know, into bikes and you don't follow Thrashin', definitely go follow Thrashin' because it's an amazing company that he's built.
It is kind of interesting, back to the subject on cars that we shoot. How many cars that come in here that 3 out of 4 of us like, or 2 out of 4, you know, not that we don't like them, but like it's just not our style. Like how many cars actually do all of us all around like?
Yeah, right.
You're the pickiest of all, for sure.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I think you are.
You are the pickiest.
Yeah, I think you are.
Nah.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, but the cars that I do like, they're good ones.
For sure. Yeah.
Definitely. But like, you're not like Kyle and I both love the patina stuff. You know, that as soon as you see patina, you're like, whatever. So
but
when are we going to be done?
patina, it's got to be fucking ripper, dude. It has to be. You know what I mean? There's cars that show up that are patina and they're not that fast and they have the auto and the, you know, naturally aspirated motor. And I'm like, oh, this thing kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, what's the point of this thing?
But like sometimes some of the ones that come in, like there's a giant hole in the fender or the fender's flopping around or whatever. It's like, Josh, why don't you like that? Like, what do you mean you don't want this car? Like, why would I want that? You know?
I think it also matters with the owner too. If he lays it down, that kind of improves it and kind of improves the video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If they're an aggressive driver.
I love the text I sent out. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before.
It was yesterday, the truck.
Was it yesterday? Yeah.
That has Sean written all over it.
Yeah, totally.
Truck.
I saw the bantering.
And it's referred, by the way, by talking about another patinaed one. Remember Jason with the truck, the Paradise truck? That truck that had burnt up.
Down,
The Paradise
Rocco's
Fire.
dad or something like that on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. He's another super cool guy. He's the one that referred it, and he said, badass truck, turbo LS.
Oh, sick.
Guy throws down, makes ton of power and stuff.
I just
But me
like
seeing the look of it right away, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in on this.
like Kyle said, if I see something like that where it looks like that, in my head, it just has to rip it. Like you have to beat on it. You have to.
It has to have some purpose.
Yeah.
If it just looks like that and it's slow.
You remember that Nova we shot?
That's where I'm like,
Well, I'm with you too. Now, if it looks like that and it's making 400 horsepower, I'm not excited at all. It's definitely got to get down for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Like that's the whole purpose of that car is it's got to be a beater.
Yeah.
Purely. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
But you still got to have other cars like in addition to that. You know?
Yeah.
That look nice. Yeah.
What were you
What
saying, Kyle?
Nova were you talking about?
I think his name was Joe. The LSA Nova.
Yeah.
He came from Arizona, I think.
Yep.
That thing was sick, dude.
That was a great
Looked
one.
super
Wasn't
See,
it?
that was a cool one. I
That
like
was a
that
cool
one.
one. It's super ratty and then had like 700 horsepower.
But you know what helped that one? It had wheels on it. It had good wheels on it.
Did it?
Yeah, it didn't have like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And it was a full proper build. I mean, that thing was built well and he was banging on it. You know, I mean, he was definitely throwing down with that car.
But I like paint personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
See, I do
No,
too. I
it.
get it, but like, I don't know. Sometimes if I had like a painted car, I'd be like, I don't want to go out and drive this thing. It makes it harder. It makes you like less. You're just like, I got to park it over here. I can't do this. I don't want to do donuts. What if a rock comes up and chips the paint and now you feel terrible, you know?
Yeah.
Where if it was patina, you really just go beat
You
on
don't
it.
even
You don't
notice
care.
it, man.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Well, that's what I was telling Raymond yesterday was like, say, for example, I had a car like the Blazer. I wouldn't want a one-of-one custom paint job, custom flares, custom bodywork, any of that stuff. I would just want it clean and like super nice. So that way I could beat on it. And if something does go wrong, it's okay, just repaint it. Okay, hey, just replace that panel. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not like I got to go get a custom, I got to redo the whole, back end of the car or something like that.
Yeah, I like it all. I mean, is the truth. I like that car yesterday was amazing. That was such an
that was
immaculate
perfect.
vehicle. I love when they're that well done. I absolutely love them,
If
man.
he wants to drive it, I don't see there being a paint issue if he got a ding in a front quarter panel or scratched or something.
Nah, I don't think
I
he's
think you
worried
could
about
take
it.
care of that quarter panel and not have to paint the entire car.
I guess it depends too. Like if you're loaded, what does it matter if you get a scratch or this or that, whatever, drive it. But if it's like you put all your money and time and effort and you've had this car since you were 16, you finally got the paint job, oh my God, you're going to be tripping.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You
But if
got to
it's
make
like-
that decision even before you take it out into the public.
Yeah.
Are you going to trailer it? What roads are you going to do? How are you going to avoid?
I don't know though.
a
Look at
rock
that
trip?
Mustang we shot recently with, gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his name, the pilot. He's had that car since he was 14 years old.
I'm
the
drawing a
green
blank on his name
Mustang.
too, but yeah, that was a good car.
I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on his name, but
Dude,
that
we meet
was
so many people.
That was such a well done car, beautiful, immaculate paint. He finished it and drove the car to Seattle and back for his high school reunion.
That's crazy.
You know, I mean, speaking of fresh paint, I've been following a lot with my friend Vinny recently.
With the GTD.
Any of you guys want to follow along with this? It's Vin Gigs on YouTube and Instagram. So he got the GTD, you know.
Right.
He got it. I think it was like 2 days after Leno's was delivered was when Vinny got his. And you know, that's a rare car. I think they're making somewhere in the range of 1,000 of those. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's a super low production number.
But
on
whatever
that.
has already been made they're placed in
They're
order.
done.
There is no more that you can get.
Nope. They're done, man. He's already been offered $500,000 for that car.
He's not allowed to sell it though.
No, I don't think it's contracted like
It
the
is.
Ford
It's
GT.
2 years.
Is it?
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read his post when he was talking.
But he's not even gonna sell it. Like he said his goal is to have the highest mileage GTD on the road.
That would be sick.
Nice.
He's driving it, but he's been holding up on driving it because the whole body is carbon fiber. Everything's carbon on that car.
On all of them or just his?
No,
spec?
all of them. It's a
Okay.
carbon body. And because they can't cure the paint the same way that they can't bake it, like a metal car.
Yeah.
So the paint has to set on there. His paint was really fresh getting delivered to him. So they said, look, we highly recommend do not drive this car at all because it's going to pepper itself with rocks. It's running a 325 up front.
Wow.
So
Holy
it's-
mackerel.
Yeah, so it's going to spit rocks all over itself. It's going to be a mess. So he gets the car delivered, and now it's cool. Here's your car, but we highly recommend against driving it until paint cures. Once paint cures, Ford sends somebody over to do the PPF on it. I saw yesterday they were in his shop doing the PPF, so it means he's about to start, driving
Beating
it.
on
And
it.
Ford sends their team out to do
I don't
the
know
work?
if it's a Ford
Or a
team or if it's a
contracted-
recommended
contracted
company
or
from.
something.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But I just think it's cool. For one, Vinny's a rad guy. I love that he got a GTD because he's such a hardcore Ford guy.
worked on that
He
to make
sold
sure he got
everything
an
he owns
allocation.
that's not Ford.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where
And
does he
he
live?
sold some car, North Carolina, South. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Mooresville.
NASCAR country, man. Serious NASCAR country.
I've heard a lot about
where
that car,
DeBerti
though.
lives,
Did you watch Leno's video?
Yeah.
I watched it too. I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time, but I watched that one, and that
Yeah.
car is something else.
It's-
dude. It is something else.
Yeah.
And then I watched the one with Chris Harris and
Max Verstappen. That's a
Verstappen.
good one, man.
you see Chris's neck when he goes under braking versus a Formula One driver's neck who has like a super stiff neck and knows how to deal with the muscles, and then you see Chris just his head.
Dude,
goes
his head's,
down.
I mean, yeah.
He doesn't
to
have those
see
muscles,
And to see Chris Harris, I mean, he's so good because he's so expressive,
Yeah.
the way he describes.
I love him.
Under
I
the
think he's
pressure
the
of
best.
driving. He's great.
I
Yeah.
love Chris Harris.
After Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson, all those guys, it's Chris Harris next.
By far, he's the best.
And it's just because they're British, bro.
He's-
That's
but
what it
he's
is.
he's so expressive, and it was hilarious watching him. Like you could tell he was genuinely, and he's a hell of a driver. I
Yeah.
mean, that guy can drive.
He looked scared on a couple
You're
of those.
in the car with arguably one of the top 5 Formula One drivers of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, like or don't like Max Verstappen, you cannot deny this guy's abilities.
Talented.
It was
and-
nice to see that perspective of him too. Seems like a very cool guy.
He actually does.
And he's kind of funny too. The way
Yeah.
they were like going back and forth. He's like, "Are you checking yourself in the mirror?" He's like, "Yeah, making sure my double chin is not showing.
Yeah,
my eighth
yeah.
chin."
Yeah, yeah.
It was funny. It was a really
And
good
he's
video.
a chill driver too.
Like he's calm when
That
he's
was
calm,
one of
yeah.
the things I enjoyed watching was there's times where he doesn't have to be as focused, so he's having dialogue with Chris Harris. as soon as it's focus time, there's a turn coming, there's something about to happen. Ain't no talking, man. He's highly
he zeroes them out
focused.
immediately.
Yeah.
And watching that thing, I've always heard this, what pro drivers do is they're in the turn, but they're looking down road at the next turn. You know, they're not looking at the road right in front of them. They're looking at what's coming. And you can see it with him. I love that they had open face helmets, even though they look goofy as fuck all to wear.
Yeah.
I love that he had an open face helmet on, so you could actually see what he's looking at when he's, you know, in action.
Yeah. That car is a GT3RS.
Didn't we
what
talk
it
about
is.
this last time,
Yeah.
Kyle? It was
We
you
did.
and me. No. I think I asked Kyle off camera where would you take a GT3RS or a GTD?
Yeah, we were talking about this, and I was having
I
a
don't
hard
know.
time going back and forth with it.
GTD.
I would too, just because it's an instant collector value of it.
So is a GT3RS though. I'm talking brand new, 2025.
Not to the level of the GTD. I don't think it is. And you know me, I'm a fucking Porsche guy. Like, you know how much I love Porsche.
I'd want to drive both to know though. Okay, what about this GT2RS or GTD?
Well,
GT2
even more so the GTD personally.
Really
Yeah, 2019 Speedster.
over a GTD? I wouldn't
think-
even compare those.
I
feel like
know, but it is a GT3 underneath.
yeah,
Right?
That's a
I would-
that'll be
I
$1
would say
million
And the
car.
collectible factor of it is what drives me nutty. The Speedster is already edging towards $1 million car.
Well, it will be one day. I think they're selling for like $300-400.
No, they're over
Five?
$500,000,
Okay.
dude. If you can find one for sale.
Yeah, let's bring a trailer is where you got to
So-
look for them. But
I would take a GTD.
yeah, because it's different.
Yeah,
It's
like
different.
no one has that. You
No
know?
one's yeah.
Yeah, think about how many
You're not gonna
Porsches
see
are out
one.
there.
I still
I've
haven't
never
even-
seen one on the road.
I've never seen one in person to know what it, but the wing.
Well,
looks
you're not
great.
going to see one. I mean, I think
Why not? Leno will probably take his out, and we'll see. It
I
on
mean,
the
that
street.
would be. Yeah.
when I say you're not going to see one, I mean, I'll say the average, just like most people are never,
Yeah.
well, most people are never going to see an F40. We had one stored here in the shop.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Or
You know, that
Marconi.
is crazy. We've talked about this before. Like Kyle and I were the cars that we see every day and that we're around, most people don't ever see in their lifetime.
Right.
Yeah, like
For sure.
Just imagine like a regular Ferrari, like like the Pista or whatever.
Yeah.
Most people never will be around that car
Yeah.
ever, or
Yep.
even sit in one.
Yeah, we're spoiled for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely spoiled.
Yeah, it's why we've turned into fucking car
Snobs.
snobs.
Yeah,
We're
totally.
such assholes. I've had friends of mine show me their whatever new car, or like I had somebody ask, I can't remember who recently. So what do you think better, the Kia or the Hyundai? I'm like,
Don't ask me that question.
like
I
I'm
have
the
no
wrong one
idea.
to
Leave me
ask.
alone.
I don't even.
Leave me
like,
alone.
sorry, man. Get the bar up into my realm, and then we'll talk.
I have no info on that car.
It's not like I'm owning these. It's just that like, come on, given what we do, man. Like, what we're gonna talk what's better, Hyundai or Kia? I don't know.
Yeah.
They both suck in my book. I mean,
yeah, we need to ask someone at Leno's place if we can shoot the GTD. We need to just.
We
ask.
gotta make
We gotta.
some
We gotta
kind
make
of
a
effort.
phone call.
You know what
we gotta give it a shot.
You know what I was thinking though is would it be weird to reshoot that car since he's already done a video on it?
No.
No, because it's our review with Leno.
That's what I mean though. Like, and think about it from a YouTube standpoint, right? You put the video out, oh, Jay Leno's GTD, right? He's already put out that same video, Jay Leno's GTD. You know what I mean? So how many people would click on it?
I think
Again.
I personally think the one that has to happen, and Vinny's already said he wants to figure out a way to get us out there to shoot with him. But imagine we shoot Vinny's GTD and we get DeBerti involved.
Ooh, now you have the ability to drive the GTD. Fuck.
I mean,
That's a much better video.
And Vinny's
idea.
already made it.
I think if we're gonna shoot with Leno, it's got to be some crazy thing he's got over there that you're not gonna see ever. You know?
The F1.
Yeah, but Doug DeMuro already did that. You know.
I mean, he's
True.
got 300 something cars over there. We could find something. You know?
No, he doesn't have that many. It's only
No.
like 200 or so.
And he has
my bad.
he has more.
Sorry.
He has more motorcycles than cars.
Okay, well, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. He's still got a huge.
No, I know, I'm joking with
No,
you,
I know. I'm
dude.
telling Kyle, like,
Seriously.
he's got a huge arsenal.
You know
of
what we need to
cars.
do with Leno? A
It's absurd.
Duesenberg. I feel like that's his favorite car, the Duesenberg. He had the whole section dedicated to them. No?
We'll figure it out. We just
There's
got to reach
so
out to
many.
him.
The truth is, it would just be fun as hell to finally ever get that guy to shoot with us. I just don't know if he would. I honestly
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Why not? He knows you.
He shot with others.
He shot with.
He
He
doesn't
did
know
Vicious.
me.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't. I have to remind him who I am every time I ever re-meet
But if you
him.
tell him Vicious Mustang, we did this. Oh yeah. Here's something interesting here.
But you know what though? Like
See, that's it. Now he's definitely not shooting with us.
I've seen him on like a couple other people's small YouTube channels where it's kind of like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know,
I
think-
just watched him. He did one with James May.
Yeah.
And
I saw
they
that.
went to the In-N-Out over here, and they went driving. You see all the places we shoot. And
Yeah,
they go to Angeles
totally.
Crest, and they go to the In-N-Out over there, and they sit down and have a burger.
Yeah.
It's cool. And they
Yeah.
drove some like Triumph or something.
I
right?
know, but it's
It's James May.
dude.
Yeah, but you're Sean
There was that
Autotopia,
little
bro.
Top Gear show he was part of.
Yeah,
you know?
that small little show.
Yeah.
But you're right here. We're neighbors.
Yeah, maybe we can. Yeah,
I think it'd be
guess
easy
we
just
start
to reach out and figure out a car. I don't think it really matters
Yeah.
what car it is. You know,
I think we maybe politic it through Jimmy first. Do you
Jimmy
think?
would be the guy to
100%,
talk to
100%.
first. Jimmy is the man.
Because Jimmy we know well, and Jimmy obviously deals with him on a daily basis. So
Hey,
yeah,
the small guy needs a break every now and then. you
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
it for him.
exactly.
Dude, that would be big for us.
But I have
did
seen
something like
smaller
that.
channels, either review him, walk the shop,
True.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It always trips me out how these people, like, okay, that kid Matan, for example,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Have you guys seen Matan? You heard about this kid? He
Uh-uh.
dude, shittiest podcast studio, shitty quality, but he has the craziest guests on. And he's like a 19-year-old kid, and he puts on like a Israeli accent or something, or I don't know what accent, Middle Eastern accent.
Huh.
Everybody goes on his show.
Really?
Pull up a clip of like Matan rage baiting somebody. I mean, wait till you see the studio, wait till you see the vibe that's on there. And everybody goes on this show. You're thinking, how did it's like an industry plant. Have you heard of an industry plant where somebody puts him out there?
but the fact that he does it on purpose though, like the shitty quality and all that stuff, like.
Huh. Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
My
but
point is, it's like
doesn't
what
mean
you're saying,
anything.
Chris. It's like the small guy needs a break. It's like this guy came out of nowhere, and everybody's going on his podcast.
You're like an Australian guy,
My mom is a dingo.
and the spiders are as big as the door.
It's true. One time I was tackled.
The spiders are as big as the door.
One time my car was
The
tackled by a
spiders
spider.
are as big as the
See,
door.
he's like annoying.
Right?
Yeah.
The spiders are as big as the door.
I'm gonna say
In
yes.
Australia,
I've seen him
are they?
before.
Yes,
Why is that?
because it's Jurassic Park in Australia.
What happened in Australia?
We're
In Australia.
Hear the
I
quality?
heard in Australia the spiders
Oh
are as
my
big as the door.
God.
A lot of echo.
See, this is the part I don't understand about some modern
What's his name?
social media stuff.
That's my son.
Some of the shit that gets huge views,
In
right?
any African country for the rest of your life, which would you pick and why?
That's good. That's a good one.
Maybe Morocco.
Everybody's going on this
one of
show.
the Arab ones.
Wild.
Why?
Because that's like chicken.
Looks
All right,
like
it's
they
annoying
just
me.
hung a sheet right
Holy
behind
cow.
it.
But you see the
man.
sheet behind it, the whole thing. Like, it's just, how is that? If that kid can do it, we can do it, man. We can get people on our podcast. We could shoot with whoever.
I
we
think a
want.
big part of it too is we don't actually use our resources to their full potential. You know, like we know people.
Well, that's for sure.
And then we don't even really bother to reach out.
That's
you know?
for sure.
You know?
Yeah, look, I admit, I'm the first one to admit I'm a total I'm a pussy when it comes to asking. I really am. You know, like for me, even doing what I did for our Fox body and continue to asking for stuff. That's hard for me to do, man. I'm not a natural born killer like that, you know, that go I'm just not, dude. Like asking for certain pieces were easy. You know, the Roadster Shop guy, I mean, shit, I'm wearing their shirt. Like I know those guys well, you know what I mean? So that was a fairly easy one. But think about
Bowler. That was
think about
fresh.
when we went to Jags or to dinner that night with David from Jags.
Yeah.
And what did I say at the beginning? Let's not even talk business. Let's just get to know each other, right? Part of that is actually I wanted to do that. Part of it is like, all right, let's get through this part where we can get to know each other a little bit, and then I'll get around. Thank God the guy was so cool.
Yeah.
And by the end of dinner, it was like,
No, I get
so
you.
you guys want an engine. So what engine were you thinking? You know, and it went, I mean, God bless him. The relationship's turned into what it has. But
Yeah, I
You know.
I get that. I think part of it too, though, it's a little different because we're not a small channel in a sense, right? It's not like we're
yeah.
50,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, asking for somebody big to come on and spend their time. We're not, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We have it dialed. We have good
Yeah.
quality.
I think you need to start asking because you gotta change your perspective on us now. We have
Yeah.
the numbers. for people.
Yeah.
You need to have the confidence to say, "Hey, do you want to do this with us?" And if not, fuck it. Ask the next person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
We're big now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
like Fluffy, for example. Fluffy was going to come on the show.
It was going to
you know?
happen, and then it didn't, and it's like whatever, move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, dude.
But I
you're
at
right.
least
Maybe
sent
we
the
should,
email.
Exactly.
Maybe we should create a. I remember Roadster Shop telling me when they started their podcast, they put together just a wish list of like everyone they could think of that they wanted to have on there.
Yeah.
You know, and I know although it was remote, I mean, Rogan was on there.
Rogan did it.
You know, it doesn't get bigger than Joe in this space for damn sure. You know.
Yeah.
So you're
But
right.
that-
Maybe
but
we
that's
need to
one
do
guy
that.
I would not ask Joe Rogan.
No,
You
I'm
don't-
just saying
yeah.
though. Maybe what we need to do is just put together a big list of people that we know are well known and we know they're into cars, like Leno, right?
Yeah.
As being one example. And maybe we just need to create a list and then just start hitting away.
Chipping
I mean,
away,
I know through the people we know. You know, there's that 7 degrees of separation concept, except for I think we're more like 2 or 3 from most people.
Yeah.
I bet some of them
Legitimately.
watch the channel or have seen an episode from the channel.
Yeah. Let's get Gordon Ramsay. Didn't you say he watches us or something?
He's liked some of our Instagram videos, yeah. But he's all into Ferraris and stuff.
That's okay.
He's a big Ferrari guy.
That's all right. I like
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Bring it over. We'll review it.
Yeah, man. That'd
He
be
could
hell-
give you some
Jeez.
cooking lessons, Kyle.
I'm gonna need those. Yeah, I suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, wasn't there some shit you guys are great actually about, because I lately I haven't been looking at social media much, to be honest with you. Ever since you took over operating the Instagram, which thank you for that. It gave me some personal life.
Yeah.
But you guys are great at always finding all these crazy clips of things that happen out there. You too, you find some of the craziest shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see. What
I heard
Chris
Josh
found.
talking,
Yeah.
and I kind of went down a rabbit hole. And I'm going, where am I going to find viral?
Oh, great!
or-
This is a great
what
first one.
is
isn't
this?
it?
Oh Lord.
Hey, that's really loud.
That's not real.
No, this is AI for sure. Funny clip though.
Jesus, you guys. What
do you
is
think of
that
that,
you,
Sean?
Chris? Oh Lord. Come on.
Look at the
Yeah,
boat
right.
sink after. Nice.
Well, it's
No
funny.
one jumping out
I
of it.
told Chris yesterday. I was like, "Hey, try to find some like cool like car clips that we could review."
What's
And that's the first one that Chris finds.
Well, Kyle,
Wait. Let me see that
selected
diving
some.
one.
Oh, Eric Brad.
no.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Eric.
that's who I thought of
Yeah.
when I saw this.
Australia.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's way too high.
Look
up.
how
No.
Look how he vibes himself up to even throws a rock down.
Well, you know why they throw the rock, right?
Oh yeah,
It's to break the water, just to make the land.
Is that what it's
easier.
for, really?
Yeah.
I guess so.
I think it's just to see how far down it is.
No.
Oh, dude,
no.
Dude, you break bones doing that.
Oh my.
look at this shot. This is a great
bro.
POV.
Didn't he get injured from this?
Oh, 100%.
I thought I saw a video of him
Dude,
getting
you
injured.
break,
Oh, you gotta be
What does it
kidding
say?
me. Oh, holy
say right there?
shit
Fracture.
balls.
And look at the people swimming out to him
Saying
immediately.
fractured
just to make
skull,
sure.
back, concussion,
That's just
and
burst eardrum. Yeah.
wow.
Well, because he didn't even land nicely. He just plopped himself into
Well,
the
they
water.
say I think it's over like 50 feet, 70 feet when you jump into the water that you get.
Eric Bragg would actually do that, but he would hike 100 miles first to get there.
Gets where no one's done it before.
I mean, like
Yeah.
No, I'm not into that.
that was in
What's this?
Australia.
Let's see.
that's a world that's still so full.
I already know what I'm about to see here.
Who's getting?
She's out cold and dig it. I mean, he turns his back to a car that's drifting, and he's
Jesus,
right front
dude.
row.
She's knocked out.
This shit to me, this street takeover crap, dude. It's like, I don't know. To me, good. I'm glad y'all got knocked out.
I-
you know,
dude,
I mean,
I don't-
sorry to say that, but like,
I don't like to see that.
Yeah.
I don't either, man. That's
I don't either. I just think
you
it's
see how
crazy.
hard they're cracking down on that here too, right in LA.
I saw a post here today, and the guy says, "Oh, it's such a shame I have to do this," but the car was dropped off at his car crushing yard, and they forklift it right into.
Yeah, they're impounding and
clamshells
crushing.
What car
up
was it?
Yeah,
BMW M3, all raced out.
Yeah.
roll
So-
cage.
Oh, was it an E30, like an older M3?
I think so.
I think and had like a funky color on it.
Yellow,
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
bluish
Yeah,
color, or
and they
something.
crushed it, huh?
They
I think
crushed
I
it.
saw that. Yeah.
That's the new thing they're doing here. Because they're going after them, like videos show up. They're legitimately. I saw a whole thing with Nathan Hockman talking about it.
San Diego was
They're
the first
literally
one
going to shut 'em down.
implement crushing of the cars. I guess it was approved by maybe the California Supreme Court,
Yeah.
and they haven't used it like in 14 years, right? They cut it off, but then it's gotten so out of control that they re-implement it there, and then Hockman up here in LA
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
thinking the same
And then they'll probably push them to now go get an EV. Nah, just
Check this one out.
Oh shit.
oof.
Hate
Yo,
when
low key, that
happens.
kind of took the hit pretty nicely.
If he drives,
Look, he drives it away.
I think
Yeah, he
the
drives it
front,
away.
That's not bad, dude. I think he got
wow.
away with that.
He survived it.
Maybe just that front wheel might be a little bent.
Boy, I
But-
thought
Front wheel
over-
control arm, maybe.
Maybe, but honestly, that's not too bad, bro.
I feel like a lot of
Old
people-
cars are built different, huh?
yeah.
Is his
They're
wheel
built
tur- is-
different.
Is his wheel turned right here while he's hitting it? I think it is.
Yeah, he was supposed to turn it the other way.
And he was trying to turn it back to the left. Maybe that equalized both tires from.
I think
Yeah,
it's
you can see
taking
the
a
point
harder
of you see
side
the
hit.
point of no return right there.
right there. Yeah.
Yep.
There's the point of no return, man.
You know,
Do you think he
I've
knew
never.
it?
Well, yeah, probably. I think he knew. I think he puckered up. I've never really drifted or done donuts in like an old car. I don't know if I'd trust myself to pull out of a car show doing that in a classic. I just don't know how they move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
wanna
and they're
tr-
all different.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to try something like that.
Unless I really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, especially when
Yeah,
there's people
you have to have
around.
Yeah.
practiced it or.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing. You know who's
I-
good at that
I
shit?
wouldn't do it.
Joseph. That guy's crazy.
that guy's.
Joseph next door?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows how
from
to.
412.
He could do, and in any car too.
He can hold it.
What's this?
This is Roadster Shops.
Oh, this is
Octavia.
not. This is Ring Brothers. Not
Oh,
Roadster
sorry,
Shop.
sorry.
1971 Aston Martin.
Oh, this is
We
the
need
one
to
they
sh-
just debuted at Monterey Car Week,
Yeah.
man.
Designs with around 4,000
This car
hours in
is
CAD
No, it's
stunning,
beautiful.
dude.
and over 8,000
Do you remember
hours
seeing it when we were up there?
I do,
Body
and I remember
is
him
over
showing
3
us the
inches in
renderings.
width
They came
Yep.
out better, I
and
think,
rear,
than the rendering.
crafted in
It's so
carbon
cool.
fiber with air ducts
Wait a
for
minute, you
heat
saw it in
extraction,
person?
Yeah,
brake
no,
ducts,
no.
and
We
improved
saw
airflow.
the original car.
Gentex-created power
Oh,
adjustment
No,
power.
it was already starting to be. They were already working on it at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it looked still original.
It still looked like
It
an
still looked like an
Aston.
old Aston
At
yeah.
their shop,
At
okay.
their
Yeah,
shop, yeah.
I
But
was-
then he went through and showed not just renderings. Mike was going through the computer and showing us all the crazy CAD stuff on this car. I mean, they've got hours and hours and hours into just CAD engineering
Wow.
of the car.
It looks really nice.
We need to go over there and shoot that
8,000
car.
hours into the
I'm
build.
dying to
The
shoot
body
this
has
thing.
over 3 inches of width, front and rear, crafted in carbon fiber with air ducts for heat extraction, brake ducts.
This guy's
and
great, too.
airflow.
I like this
Gentex
guy. I
like
created
Jalopy Jeff.
Jalopy Jeff, yeah.
mirrors and self-dimming sun visors, which work like sunglasses.
It's funny when you see him because you always just hear his voice.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, dude, I love it because he starts talking. You're like, holy shit, that's the voice, but it doesn't look right coming out of him. It's a
What does he
trip.
look
The
like?
hood is a Wegner
He's like a
Motorsports
normal looking
Beauty
guy, you know what I mean?
with
But
a
but
custom
it's just funny because you're so used to
producing
hearing
over
just the
1,000
He has a
voiceover.
TV voice.
He totally,
Yeah.
he's got a great, like he should be a game show
Sending
host.
power to the rear
That shifter's
wheels
pretty cool.
With 50-50 weight distribution. Underneath uses a Roadster Shop chassis with coilovers.
And Roadster
all around,
Shop did a
remote
one-off
disc
chassis
brakes,
for, as
power
far as I
steering,
understand.
and
I think they did a
custom
one-off
HRE
chassis for this
Aston-inspired
car.
wheels.
That rear end
This
looks
is
so
a-
good.
You know what this car kind of looks like is the one that Kaiser did
Kinda
with
have a little
Magnus
Mustang
Walker. and
front
the-
end to
Yeah.
it.
kinda
does
looks-
kinda look like that, yeah.
The Wildcat or the
Yeah, something like that. TJR, Wild, something, TVR, I don't know what
I
it
can't
is.
remember exactly what they called
They
it.
look similar, though. It's the similar kind of vibe.
Similar space. It's
Yeah.
so. This is one of my favorite things about Ring Brothers, man. Is that like they go left, everybody else starts to follow them left, and then they go right. They literally. This is a game changer for them.
Yeah.
I'll bet you now people are going to start. Like
Looking at other models to.
I hope we
have
start
the Ring
seeing
Pro.
more stuff like this where we're, like we were talking about this recently where now we're starting to see more of the 80s cars coming on. We've been seeing it with European cars. I mean, think about how long we've seen E36s, E30s being done. Certainly Singer went ballistic with taking 80s Porsches,
Yeah.
you know, 90s Porsches, and doing what they've done. Gunther Works is doing it.
They just
But in the
debuted
American muscle
up at-
world, American muscle has stayed, sorry to say, but in my opinion, kind of
67.
like in this really tight little box of somewhere between late 50s to early 70s, and that's where it stops. And there's reasoning for it, obviously. I mean, the number one being, if you're a California guy wanting to have that car, you can't build an 80s car and have it be registered here in California. They don't allow, you know, that's not allowed to happen. You know, so it makes sense that obviously they're doing these cars pre-1972, pre all the smog stuff, so it allows for it to happen.
Yeah, it was nice to see the S Club guys take a Ferrari, you know, and
Yeah.
do something
Yeah.
different like that. A lot of people.
That's why I like them, because they take stuff that you wouldn't expect, like the Red Pig. I love that car.
Yeah.
That thing's so sick.
They're
The Ferrari.
They're great. They're I think they're uber creative. But you know, it's fun to see something different with that flavor of what we've seen here, known for in America is the resto mods. You know, to see what Ring Brothers did with an Aston Martin, and I love that they gave it a fucking 1,000 horsepower supercharged Coyote motor.
Oh, is that what the? I was trying to figure it out.
It
Okay,
is.
So it's 1,000
Did they
horsepower.
name the car?
Yeah, then
Yeah, I can't
Probably
remember
is
what they
something.
called it. It shows in that video. There's a name associated with it. I can't remember what it's called, but Ring Brothers name everything they do. It's that car's beautiful, man. I know they had good success with it. You know, because it's a very different flavor than anything else that would be at the Quail. I'm pretty sure that's where they unveiled it, was at the Quail.
Octavia. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Octavia, and it's because it's a throwback to James Bond.
What is that? with
It's a James Bond
Interesting.
character.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
All right.
get the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a James Bond. It's a character in one of the Bond movies.
What would it take for us
How
to go
about
shoot that
Magnus
car?
Walker's one that he would collabed with Kaiser?
That one, I forgot the name, Wildcat or something like that. That one's a V12 though. That one
Yeah.
sounds sick.
I think
kind
what
of
it
the
would
same
take,
thing.
Josh, because that's what you were asking. What would it take to shoot that car with the
Yeah.
rings?
We need to do another.
I mean, I
Midwest
think
phone call.
realistically, we need to do a Midwest road tour again. You know,
Yeah.
I do, because I don't foresee that happening out here.
Yeah.
You know,
It would be nice if we can set something like that up before SEMA.
Not gonna happen.
I think it's going to be tough timing wise.
Yeah.
honestly.
No doubt they're busy.
And
with
then-
Also,
SEMA
before
not to
SEMA,
mention
you're not gonna
weather.
get a trip going like that before SEMA.
Plus weather, you know, you got to deal with
that's
that
right.
out there.
That's right.
But
Forgot it's not California.
But that's something we could potentially, maybe we can set something up for springtime. Go shoot
That's
with
when
them.
we went last time, right?
Like, yeah.
No, we went during May. Oh yeah, I guess.
It was still springtime.
Right? Early May we went.
Can't remember exactly when it was.
I think it was
It
yeah,
was early May we went. 'cause
or
then it was
late
my
April,
birthday
I think
and
it
I got
was.
sick after we got back because of the plane.
Yeah. But that would be, God, that'd be so fun to go do another revisit to the Midwest, you know, shoot some of the same people, add some other ones on this time.
That was an amazing trip we did.
Sure
So
was.
much fun. Well,
That
we had
was
the
special.
truck, all the pit stops we had. Everything went according to plan. Even the days that it was supposed to rain, the sun came out.
Dude,
was
do you remember
amazing.
that at Ring? Because I remember
Yes.
Nancy calling me. We were at Roadster Shop shooting, and she called me and said, "Hey, we got a ton of rain coming in. Is there any chance we can move the shoot to whatever it was, to tomorrow or something?" I was like, we can't do it. Like, we have to stay with this. And I kept telling her, I was like, "Don't worry about it, Nancy. The rain's gonna hold off."
Yeah,
Like
it
as if
did.
I have some magic powers. And
It did.
sure as shit.
I think it went
don't you
north.
remember?
I was watching Weatherbug as
We were doing the
you're
trip,
doing
yeah.
the tour.
And do you not remember, like right after the shoot when we finished up, it started to rain?
And it was raining before the shoot too. The
It
sun
was.
literally came out for us.
It could not have been a more perfect timed thing.
How many
Thank God.
cars did you guys shoot on that trip?
6.
Six cars in 6 days
Wow.
with hundreds of miles in between every one of
Two
them.
different airfields with a 750 horsepower truck to drive, and we had like did we have an Escalade or was it a Tahoe? I think we had an Escalade. And we all took
We did,
turns.
that's right.
We switched to Escalade in the truck, and Assad and Paul,
Yeah, we had
all
the
had
Legends truck from Roadster
That was
Shop
a great trip,
and the
bro.
Escalade.
That was
yeah.
such a good trip. That
2
was
drones killed on that trip.
Two
Limb
dr-
by limb.
Limb by limb.
Yeah,
ripped off, yeah.
one of them torn to shreds.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a trip, man. That really was. That God, yeah. I'm trying to think of which one was my favorite car to shoot on that trip, but every one of them were special in a
Everything
different way.
was different. Everything was a different experience.
Yeah, I mean, shooting the truck with Ring Brothers.
Enyo,
that thing
crazy.
Enyo is just bonkers. The Roadster Shop Camaro was phenomenal that we shot. That car was just epic.
You can't even choose the sequential truck,
That truck was nuts.
carbon fiber sequential with the helicopter coming in at
That
the
was
end.
so
Did you guys do the Grand
The
National
Horizon
out there?
guys.
Or
No,
that was
that
way
was
different.
That was a different
I'd probably
trip,
say the
yeah.
2 craziest were the Enyo and the Horizon.
The
Fire-
Horizon Motorsport
That was a
Firebird,
crazy
yeah.
car. That
Yeah.
one was wild.
Now, did the videos perform like you guys thought they were going to perform view wise?
Yeah.
All of them performed like
Really well.
really good.
Yeah.
Even the one
We didn't
I was
expect-
concerned about with
Rad
just
Rides.
given the style of it with Rad Rides by Troy.
Yeah.
Although it is Troy Trepagna, so but it's not our style of vehicle to shoot, and even that one did pretty well.
Yeah.
And that was an epic day. God, remember that? Walking around his shop and
Yeah.
watching Adam, how he forms metal, and
Yeah.
just what a trip, man.
And we got
that
to see
was-
Chicago because I think we stopped there our first day, right?
to buy the
Osmo.
to buy the Osmo.
Yeah. And we got to see the city a little bit.
Yeah. That Osmo we use on the front of the car.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy them at the time. They were all sold out, and Assad found one in downtown Chicago for
On
sale
Marketplace.
on
yeah.
Marketplace.
Came in clutch, bro.
So didn't we land and went straight there, didn't we?
Yeah, we had the arm already, the Move Max arm. We had
Yeah.
all of that, but we just didn't have the Osmo. It didn't come in time, so we're like, we need to buy one here and then
Yeah.
return the other one that comes. And we made
Yeah.
it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That was-
remember someone was telling me that you guys had to like have a small window of time to like buy that Osmo or something
Yeah.
like that in Chicago.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
one of the shoots, everything worked out perfect, bro. The truck, the carbon fiber truck, remember the clutch blew on it or something, and we were gonna have to cancel that one. And then they called us the day before, and we're like, and we fixed the
We
truck,
got it.
and we got the airfield to go
Yep.
on there. So it was,
Yep.
everything
Oh,
worked
the
out.
airfield would be so sick.
2 different airfields, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
it was.
That one was the better of the two, because remember the one
second
with
one,
Horizon, how bumpy
It
the
was
road
super
was.
bumpy, and it was a small runway.
Yeah.
The one with
But the one with Zach,
that one was awesome.
God, that was so bad. And that truck was amazing. Pull up that video, man. Pull up
Just type in carbon fiber C10 Autotopia and it should pop up.
yeah, it should pop up. That
I wish
was
we could find an airstrip where we could.
that was
I know.
a really
Have some fun on
special that was a really special build. That thing, and they were so cool. Remember out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. Knox, wasn't it Knox?
This one right here?
It was outside of Knox and
That's it.
that's it. This truck is
This was
so
sick.
good, man. That's a full carbon fiber C10, dude.
Wow.
Look at
With
the airfield,
sequential.
bro. It felt like we were playing Forza, man.
I like when he makes this turn and he discovered where it spins out.
Oh yes, yes.
Remember?
Right there.
Yeah, it's so good.
The Osmo was holding up at the time.
They
man.
were
Look
so
at
much
that.
fun to shoot with.
Sean's locked in.
It was
This guy Zach was so excited too driving it.
Yeah,
he gets all
he
fired.
was
up in
having
the
a
video.
blast.
Yeah. Go to the end, maybe Josh, where there was some bits. Then maybe a little bit before that, when we first pull up to the airstrip. Listen
listen to that thing shift.
And it was like vicious too. I think it was paddle.
It
shifted.
was paddled.
Nice.
And remember, they
Yeah.
let me drive it
Yeah,
too.
go right here. That's the owner.
Just like how hard you got kick gun in there.
What?
What do you say?
He's from Rod's his
Virginia,
name,
right?
from West Virginia.
This is such an exceptional.
Thought that was
build.
Kyle in the
This
back.
is, like,
Why?
you know, somebody
Yeah,
like
never
Kyle
mind.
Tucker knows how to actually maximize what this is, but You see the simplicity, turn it, it just holds, it grips.
But
I mean,
You're like you're ready to shift some Ferrari paddles right there.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna throw Zach in the seat here. We're gonna kick Rod out. I'm gonna jump in the seat.
Wait. Let it go because you're about to see him spin out.
Yeah, the very first shot.
when he first pulls out.
Right here. Whoop. What a great place to do it, though. Look at your runoff. Your runoff is all grass, right? There's no walls I mean, that's the place to...
How did you get access to this airfield? Did they have to call someone?
Good old
Obviously?
boys, probably.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when I say middle of nowhere, I remember driving out there, because I remember Paul and I were driving together in the Legends truck. You and Assad were behind us in the Escalade.
Yep.
And there was a period of time where I remember at one point I looked at Paul and I was like, dude, I don't think I've seen another vehicle for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There was just, we're out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it makes Knox, Indiana, which is a small town, look big because these guys, you know, we're driving out there. Now you got no signal, so you're hoping GPS is getting you to the right place. And,
Did you have, was it a tower at the airport? Or
small little tower, yeah. Like they had to.
Did you have
We had
communication with
radios.
them?
Yeah, we had radios that they would tell us clear the airstrip. And the one time was when the helicopter was landing.
That was sick. Dude.
And there was a couple planes that came in and landed, you know. But
So did they know the owners of the airport, or did they just like ask?
Probably.
and be like, hey, we got these people coming. Could we use this?
I mean, I'd imagine out there, everybody probably knows everybody, dude. There's like population 26 people or
Like
something.
one sheriff that everybody knows. Yeah.
There's just
we drove through
nobody
a
out
thunderstorm at one point too. Remember all the windmills we were driving through, and we could see the lightning, and and we're in that 750 horsepower truck. Good times, man. And then there's some roads you're driving through. There's no lights. So all we have are the headlights on the truck, and I'm telling Sean, can't even see that turn coming up. Sean,
what turn? What turn? That was,
no caution signs.
No
showing
caution
a little
sign.
Sweeper
Sean's
to the
hauling
right.
ass, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I can barely see the turn coming up. Comes off the steering wheel. Like, what turn?
I didn't.
It was freaky, bro.
I got to admit, I did not see the turn.
It wasn't bad,
up
but
ahead.
if I didn't say anything, I think we probably would have just hauled ass through that turn, and it would have been a little bad.
I think I probably would have just, you know,
would have handled
fucking
it, but
puckered and found my way through it. But
Yeah, it would have been okay.
Real quick.
I'm glad for the what turn moment because I discovered there was a turn up ahead that I wasn't seeing.
Sometimes I think about it like in scenarios like that where you're in the middle of nowhere, all these things, and it's like there are people out here who paved this road and we're here every day, like building this.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
The food out there was a trip too. There's no like grocery store, nice place to go eat good, healthy food. Like there's not really like we had a Butterball burger. What was that place?
Butterball
It was
burger?
like
Culver's.
Culver's, bro. It's good. It's a fucking good burger, but
They're called butter burgers because they cook them in butter, so it's really good.
It sounds
And
good, but like my inner, health
Josh,
fitness
you
part of
hate
me-
the Midwest.
Oh no, it's
Everyone's fat, bro.
it's just keep 911 ready to go because you might have a heart attack at some point while you're eating.
What's
But
that place
remember
in-
right after that having the frozen custard?
I don't think we got the frozen custard, bro.
We sure did.
Did we?
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck, see, I don't remember it. I
you
remember
know-
the burger for
Do
sure.
you know
Was
what
that at
frozen
Culver's
custard is?
too?
Culver's
So
has the
it's it's ice cream with 2/3. Why do I know this? Because I lived in the Midwest for a while. It's ice cream with 2/3 more cream in it. Yeah, so it makes ice cream feel like it's non-dairy diet shit.
The
John,
first
I don't
time we
remember
went
the-
out there to the Roadster shop when I joined you guys, we ate at Culver's.
Yeah, you got it. You got to get a butter burger and you got to get some frozen custard.
Look, it's
man.
fucking good, but everyone's fat in there. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like you could just tell everyone there is just pounding butter all the time.
hardcore.
Yeah, it's
man.
not a good healthy place. We did have one kick-ass meal.
We did.
I think it was
Kick-ass
that
meal.
in
It was when we were going to shoot with those guys. Remember the night before? Remember that?
no, we had a
funky-
better one when it was raining. Remember we walked into the restaurant?
That's what I'm saying. We stayed in that weird shit little hotel, but we found that restaurant because we went, oh shit, we should have stayed in this town. And Assad didn't come with us.
What
to
was the
eat.
name of the town though? It was there's a
Can't
basketball team over there too. Is it Indiana?
It was.
It was in Indiana,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The Pacers?
No, they have like a college basketball team
Oh.
over there. It was Whatever,
Anything
man.
college.
Whatever.
Can't remember, but it was a really good meal. I remember it was fucking definitely a kick-ass meal.
Kick-ass meal. We got to do it again, though. Midwest Road Tour is fun.
We got to do a Texas one. I want to do Texas.
We definitely need to do Texas.
Like Texas could be its own trip because that's just
Well,
so
we're
many
becoming
cars.
pros of Austin,
So could
bro.
the
We know how to
Southeast.
make our way around Austin now, right?
Yeah.
Just remember, bring some sunscreen, Kyle,
Yeah.
and apply it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fall in the water.
Speaking of kick-ass meals, you know, it's like it. I know the last couple of times we've done these where it's just us. We've been saying SEMA's right around the corner, right? So I always think about kick-ass meals at SEMA because we really always do eat really good out there.
Yeah.
We always get great meals. But having the conversation with C-Tech on Friday got me that much more excited for what's to come. You know, like we've got their booth is going to be like what their intent is to create it as a destination where they want people to come and hang. It's going to be like a lounge kind of setting.
They're putting a lot of thought into there. They're up
I
in
think
the
this will
level.
be a good SEMA because all the COVID shit's over with. This last SEMA was weird energy because the election was happening and everyone was on edge.
Very true.
That was a very weird
You're right.
vibe,
I didn't
bro.
even think about that.
I
You're
remember
right.
walking around going like, no one really cares about the cars here. 'cause
Wasn't
we're
it
just
during SEMA that we? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Bro, I
during
went and put
SEMA
50
when we
bucks on
found
red.
out
or I put
about the
100
election. That's
yeah,
right.
I went and put 100 on red because Trump won, and I was like, fuck
That's
it, I gotta
right.
go put it on red.
That's
yeah,
right.
but I thought the mood after the election was just
awesome.
I remember Chris running around yelling at
Oh,
everybody
dude.
in the
Anyone,
convenience
yeah.
stores. Love the red hat. Love the red nails. Love
Yeah.
your red shirt.
Yeah, somebody could have a red thread stuck on their shirt, you
Yeah.
know, and he's like, "Good job on the red."
Yeah,
the
Chris
lady
was
at the
jumping
grog
up and
shop
down.
had a red apron on.
Yeah.
right, working behind there. And
That morning, the next day, that was like everyone was all like,
Yeah, the energy
yeah.
went up.
It was definitely cloud nine time, man. Because God bless that. Could you imagine if we would have woken up and that cunt would have won the election? Seriously. Well, no, I mean, I'm just being honest, dude.
there
I mean,
goes
that-
there goes the automotive aftermarket.
Yeah, we're not getting sponsored anymore by anybody, huh?
yeah.
If that, I mean,
Do I have to cut that out?
Lord, if that would have
Probably.
happened.
Just bleep-
No, fuck
bleep
that.
it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, bleep it if you want. But like, anyways, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. But
that's
you
Sean's
know.
favorite line. I'm just being honest, dude.
But anyway, I think this will be a good SEMA. I think this will be,
Yeah.
you know, I know what
I'm
not to do.
excited for it.
I know what not to do.
Totally.
You know, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
I learned
Yep,
my lesson.
yep.
Watch
Speaking
me
of-
say that now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
Saturday
I'm
night.
gonna. You know what I'm gonna push you guys to do with me though, because my goal is it's a goal. I'm not saying it's 100% because I won't know until I'm there in action. But you know where we stay at, they do have a gym.
Oh, you want to get a workout in?
I want to get morning workouts in, so I want to, you know, which is going to force me to.
How are
think
we
that-
going to not drink though and do all that
I'm
shit?
not saying I'm not going to drink. I'm just saying I'm
I'm not waking up after.
I've got
drinking
The
The hard
to
part
go to
is the
gym.
hard part. Last time
Maybe
we
you
went,
need the sauna just to
every
get the
time.
toxins.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes,
true. But every
sauna
time
would
we would go out because dinner and whatever, we get back at midnight, 1, 2, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and then we got to be at SEMA at like 9 a.m.
Yes.
and we're all dead already.
Yes.
Even if we're not even drinking, we're just hanging out. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the night prior, we're just so trying to get up at 7 a.m.
It's
to
just
get
not,
working
it's a
in.
couple days you take off, whatever. What are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
I think if we have time
Just
after,
do some push-ups, a morning walk with your coffee.
maybe an afternoon, right?
yeah, but usually every single day
Actually,
we
we
have
do a lot of
something,
walking, so
you know,
we pack a lot of stuff in for sure. And
Yeah.
this time,
Wait, can we ball up on the hotel though? Because the last hotel was kind of it's weird. What do you guys think about that place? I know you like it because it
I
keeps
love
you
it.
away from the. But it doesn't feel like
You
I'm
know
in
what's funny
Vegas.
is
I want to
that-
feel like I'm in Vegas. You know.
well, all you got to do is walk out the fucking door. But I'm not compromising on this one. man.
wait. What did you say, Kyle? You said it keeps Sean away from the
from the casinos and the bar and
everything.
all that shit.
But
yeah.
then, but he's
But
there
you got to walk
anyway.
through it.
But
Yeah.
here's the difference. That's right. I'm already in it anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm already right. But then the problem is, then you go back to your hotel casino. What do you have to walk through to get to your room? The fucking casino. You think I'm going to walk through and be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to walk to my room and I'm not going to stop at the bar where everyone's partying. Give me a break. So now we finally exit the casino setting. I'm done drinking for the night. We walk into our hotel. you don't have the option to go stop and have a drink because there's nothing there. It's just a hotel.
Okay,
Yeah, that place didn't
I
even have
understand.
Wi-Fi, though.
However, the thing is, the location of the hotel, you can't really find it. So what do you tell the Uber drivers? Just go to the West Gate, right? Now we get dropped off the West Gate and we have to walk to our hotel. And we're at the West Gate. Oh,
No, I tell them to go to the West Gate because I want to walk into the bar and see which one of our friends are hanging out
that's
there.
What happened last
Let's just stay at the Win, bro. Let's just stay at the Win.
Oh, yeah, stay at the
I better call SeaTech and tell them, hey, you know that deal I was offering you
5,000?
guys?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
we got to
10.
double that
We gotta do
number.
10.
I just remember that one night. I think it was the first or second night there. And we get back to the hotel. It was like 11 or something like that. Chris, you and me, we're all walking back. All right, dude, it's 11. We got to be up early. And Sean's like, I'll be back in a minute. And then there he is the next day, 9 a.m., hungover, like, you know.
I am guilty, man. I'm
just being honest, guys.
I'm telling you, I have a real goal this year. I'm not saying I'm going to keep it or anything, but it really is a goal this year to keep it more in control and not go completely off the rails.
I've heard this every year.
I know you have, but you got to remember, I wasn't working out before.
One day to cut loose. One day.
I know.
Then it's 2. Then it's.
But I wasn't
3.
working out before. Now I've gotten pretty hooked on working out. I'm at my end of my 7th month of work. 7th month.
But that has nothing to do with you popping down a few.
Hey man,
tequilas.
I'm trying to convince myself of something here. Okay.
I don't know.
That'll
Just
be
makes me
interesting.
nervous every time I hear Vegas.
You know what I think we could do though this time is since I think we were talking about having the different passes that we had last time because we didn't have media passes or something like that, right?
No, we did have media passes, which suck. SEMA, wake the fuck up on this one, please. Give media more space to actually shoot when there's not 100,000 people in the convention.
So how do we get
center.
in there at night? Because that's what me and Josh are talking
With the
about.
exhibitor badge that we'll have from SeaTech, you can go. I think it's up until midnight. You can go in there.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah,
so
so
I don't go
that's
out
what
at
we're gonna
night.
have.
Yeah,
And
I don't
then
want to go
how
out at
early
night.
in the morning?
Well, why would we go? We don't need to go in the morning and shoot
Well,
if we're
I'm
there
just
at night.
curious. I mean,
you know,
yeah,
I'd rather
true.
shoot until midnight and sleep in, and then not have to.
I
deal
might
with
even
the
be wrong
chaos.
on the midnight. You might be able to go in 24/7. I don't know the exact limitations on the hours, but it's far superior to what you get with the That's why I asked SeaTech to do it instead of getting media again.
Yeah,
the media badges suck, dude.
They don't do anything.
Yeah, well, because what we were thinking of is because last time it was we filmed 3-4 days in a row and then we upload the video on Tuesday. But we're thinking that if we could film all day and night in a sense, the first 2 days,
which you can do,
Then you could just chill for the rest of
and
the
then
time.
we give we upload the footage to K2, and then he has it, and then we could just kind of relax because we already got all the footage.
And if
then
we do
K2
the
could-
video like we were talking about, doing potentially like an ASMR style, right? Still some editing, obviously, but not as.
If you could make it like a 30, 40-minute video of just walking around SEMA and just hearing the sounds of people walking through the convention center and all that stuff, don't go crazy on the edit, just show all the that's what people want. They want to feel like they're at SEMA because they can't make it there. Right?
My parents watch those type of videos all the time.
That's what people watch.
Yeah.
And they just want to see car after car after like a compilation video. Just go boom, boom,
but
boom.
the thing is, the one thing I'm thinking about is if we film at nighttime when nobody's there,
You don't get the action
You
of
don't
the
get
crowd.
that.
Well, that's why you do morning, night. You finish it all in one day. You could fit 1 or 2 days, have K2 finish it, upload it while SEMA is still happening. Put the video up while it's happening because we wait until we come back. It's almost like what Lance did during Sturgis.
Yep.
They
Same
were
with
pumping
Shmi.
out videos while Sturgis is happening. So
yes.
people feel like they're there and they get big views.
The views, I was looking last night on Thrashin's YouTube channel. I was scrolling through a few of the videos, and the all the views are huge on their Sturgis
Like over
videos.
100,000 per video.
Every one of them.
Yeah. So
Yep.
if we can pump that out while we're there, boom. you
I
know?
felt like I
And then
was
you
there
chill.
because you watch them also drive out there.
Yeah,
Right? And their
yeah.
adventure getting there, their adventure while they're there. I thought they did a great job.
Yeah. We should definitely put together, I mean, we're partially into it, but I would like to include K2 in the conversation. Do like
Yeah.
we did recently, have a creative meeting with the whole team specific to SEMA.
yeah,
Because the questions, one of the limitations I think we're going to face, although we'll find our way around it, is uploading that much content
Wi-Fi.
and sending it to.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I know at Westgate Kyle, you had to upload the video. I think at C-Tech's hotel last time, right?
Well, K2 would upload it, not me.
No, I know, but okay, we film all
actually,
this
I'm
footage.
Sorry, I would have to. He'd have to send it back to me, and I'd have to upload
well,
it. That's
no,
right.
well, so we film all this footage. How are we going to get it to the editor, K2?
We can
have
get
to
around.
upload it.
I know how we'll get around that though. I'll bet you the way to do this would be I'll hit up my buddy Ben. Guaranteed Ben has super high speed internet at his house, and his house is really close by.
Plus, it's
Really
always
super
nice to
close.
visit, Dan.
Or
So
how-
we could
how-
potentially set it up where
How fast could we get a drive sent over to,
One night.
yeah, like overnight drive, ship it to K2's house, put it on a drive, ship the drive to his house. He gets it the next morning.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then he has a physical hard drive. I don't have to upload anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's possible.
We'd have to have 2 drives like we do now and just switch them. You know what I mean? But that's
Very
a lot of
possible.
work, though. I feel like
I think the way to do it is upload and send.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I was talking about the hotel. Our Wi-Fi didn't have, our hotel didn't have very good Wi-Fi.
But if Ben has like a 500 megs upload speed or 250 upload speed, boom, it's so fast.
where's his house at?
Like 10 minutes from the
Yeah.
convention center.
Oh, okay.
we'd have
He's
to
right
just
there.
leave the laptop there overnight and then it'd be upload.
Well, the
You know?
I get scared with that sometimes because what if I go, okay, it's all good, and then as I leave, it cancels or it fails, because that happens sometimes too. You have to be
Yeah.
present watching it going, is it going through all the way?
Yeah, but it'll take some hours to
Yeah.
upload all the stuff in
Either
the
way.
daytime.
For sure.
It has to be plugged in, whatever. This is not podcast.
Yeah.
Conversation stuff.
We'll figure this. Well, let's get a creative meeting together sometime soon here, because
It's going to come
I
up
mean, what
quick.
brought up the conversation, that's right. I've said it's right around the corner. It doesn't seem like it, given that we're at the end of August and it doesn't happen until the beginning of November. Watch how fast September and October blow past.
It's 2
here.
months away, right?
It's 2 months.
Yeah, well, I mean, September is already right here.
It is.
You know?
Yep.
8 weeks, right? I mean, you can count off. There goes 1 week. Now we got 6 weeks. Now we got.
No,
It's
we're
over.
right there.
Yeah.
We're right there. It's going to
Yeah.
happen fast. I mean, yeah, let's get this together. And what mainly brought it up was I was thinking about the conversation with C-Tech the other day and doing me hosting 3 live interviews every day, getting in people like, I'm going to reach out to a bunch. I mean, tomorrow I'm driving to Havasu, right? So my whole drive to Havasu, I'm going to be on the phone calling people and setting up interviews. But how fun will that be? That'll be a kick-ass setting.
Are you driving your Mercedes to Havasu tomorrow?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You want to tell the story of what happened last time, and then we'll wrap it up? Sean thought it was a good idea to drive his Tesla out there.
Over 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Heat wave.
Yeah. Well, here's the reason I thought it was a good idea. Was the Merc is really clean. It's an immaculate, bitchin', nice car.
Low
And I was
miles.
like, well, miles are low on it. The Tesla is a fucking golf cart that I don't give a shit about the car. Other than I want it to be at least semi in decent condition when I turn it back in from the lease coming up in January. I can't wait. But so I thought it was a great idea, right? Drive it out there. I know it's going to be easy to charge all the way out there. There's spots, easy
You just
spots.
wanted to nap out on the road.
I did take a nap on the ride out while I was driving. No. But what I didn't think about was that we live in Southern California where the infrastructure for charging is effortless. There's a charger every 40 feet, right? No matter where you go, there's a charger. Not the same in Arizona. Definitely not the same in big truck country, Havasu. A little bit of a slip. Big truck country, right? Because that's what you see out there mostly is big trucks everywhere in Havasu. So the morning of leaving Havasu, real quick, I'll just run around the corner and charge the car. Because I knew at a hotel called the Heat Hotel, I had looked it up that they did have Tesla chargers. What I neglected to look at was that they weren't Tesla superchargers, they were Tesla destination chargers. What's the difference? 20 minutes, 20 hours.
20
That's
hours,
the difference.
20 hours.
That is legitimately the difference.
Forget it. Just go on with your vacation.
So I go to the Heat Hotel the morning of leaving. Like, oh shit, it's a destination. What's a destination charge? I don't know. Let's plug it in. I plug it in and I look at the screen and it says 20 hours till fully charged. Bitchin'.
And what
But I
was your
need to leave
battery
it-
percentage?
I think at that point I was at like 14%.
Yeah, you're not making it back. You're cooked.
So now I look and it tells me it's going to be 20 hours to get it up to 80% charge. Like, okay, well, I can't hang it out here for 20 hours. I found a Nissan dealer about 5 or 6 miles away that said they had 2 high-powered chargers, but I know they're going to be not Tesla chargers, but I have the adapter, right? I'm going to be able to plug in the adapter.
Just like that. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to plug in the adapter and plug in. So now on my 14% charge, I drive 5 miles only to find out that adapter doesn't fit their charger.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the problems.
So by the time I get back to the hotel,
Chris is like stoked this happens. He's like, I fucking told you.
I tried to
to
convince
tell
him.
you.
You just got a brand new, sport wagon.
Yeah.
Why not rent?
Yeah.
I wanted to hear, I got it up to $130, just perfect.
Yeah.
So you had to.
Why not just
So now I get back to the hotel, and now I'm down to I think 4% charge. I want to say, which is bordering on the point of if it goes lower, you're not going to be able to open the charging port. I don't know what the fuck happens at that point. I legit don't know what you do at that point. So I'm going, shit, what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now?
Just driving 5 miles, you lost 10% battery charge?
Probably drains it.
110 degrees out. It's just blasting through charge.
Yeah.
God.
Right? So, what did I have to do? In order to save money on not driving my gas-powered car out there and risking any potential, like, dust hitting the car. So stupid. I had to call a tow truck.
Ruined your morning.
The guy giggled, by the way. I asked him later, how often does this happen? He said, about 3 to 5 times a week. I tow people like you out to Needles where you can plug in and get a charge. So I had to pay $400 to get the stupid golf cart towed to Needles where I could get a charge on the car and then drive back home.
That's so fucked
And then you're
up.
sitting in a tow truck to Needles, right?
Yeah, which is only like 40 miles.
Okay.
Think about that one. It was actually 39 miles and he charged $400 for it. And I was like, wow, that's a pretty hefty fee, dude. He's like, yeah. And that was it. That was what he said.
Supply and demand.
That was what he said. Yeah.
Why not just rent a car from like Enterprise or something and then go?
And do what? Leave the Tesla out there?
No, I'm talking about before you go anywhere.
Trip planning.
Well, because that would have been way too smart, Josh. That would have been way
$400
too
you probably
smart.
could have covered a.
You can get a
3-4
cheap
day
car for
charge.
like
Well, now he knows.
$35 a day or something like that.
Yeah, like
He's
I
not
said,
going to
that would
rent
have
a
been.
Geo though. and
Yeah.
Going out there.
It was just a bad
Imagine
choice.
seeing Sean in like a regular like Chevy Spark or something.
It was just a really bad choice. So yeah, it cost me $400 to park the fucking golf cart on the tow truck, and that really sucked, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
So yeah, tomorrow when I leave, I will be driving my Mercedes sport wagon.
fully gassed.
I'll be rolling at a pretty good pace, I would imagine, and I'll be making all these calls to line up all these people to be in the live interviews with me at the C-Tech booth.
Very nice.
All
right.
good, man.
It's tremendous.
I can
It's
just
going to be
see
tremendous.
the conversation.
I'm excited to
Hold
redeem
up for a
myself in
minute.
Las
I'm
Vegas.
about ready to hit 150 here on the desert highway.
Yeah, we're gonna both cause redemption for each other this year at SEMA. You're not gonna do what you did,
Right. Hopefully.
right?
Unless
I was just.
I think we should all go together because then it would be fun.
Oh no!
And we make it a business expense.
Oh yeah, you like that idea, don't you?
Jesus Christ.
All right, next topic.
So he's not opposed to the idea, just the cost of it.
No.
It's just only when it comes out of his wallet.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise, it was a hell of a time.
You know what? It makes for a great story. I don't regret it as much now because we laughed so much
The
at it. It was
I
worth
still
it.
remember the next day.
Yeah.
It was 7 a.m. and he's like, Josh, I made a mistake.
I made a mistake. I'm a terrible person.
I just loved walking in to see you guys at breakfast. Come on, tell us about last night. Chris and I are all fired up. Wait, come on, tell us about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going to
That's
redeem
all, Kyle.
myself this year. Watch. 100%.
Yeah.
I promise.
You do that, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have. What does he say in Pulp Fiction? You can have one drink.
Yep.
Say, have a good night. Be on my way.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a drink. Say good night, everybody. And get up in the morning, and I'm going to work out.
Hey, let's remember this right now, and then we can clip it later.
Let's
right?
not.
We're going to cut to 3 months later.
I'm hungover while I'm doing an unveil of a car. Yeah.
We can't be doing that.
Anyhow, man, yeah, you guys. By the way, I also want to throw this in to just end it here. Is For anyone watching, you don't understand this maybe, and some people think we're getting rich doing YouTube with the channel that's actually fairly successful at this point. We're not. We're working on it. But we did just hit a milestone marker on the podcast, which was we hit the number where we're able to start actually monetizing this channel.
Yeah, so we can make $20 a month.
Yeah.
Probably with the views we get $20 a month.
Oh, that's lunch.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
that's,
one of us.
But it made me think back to when we hit the milestone with the channel originally of we had gotten monetized and it's very little money coming in, but you're like, hey man, we hit the milestone marker.
Yeah, we did.
And then the next goal was what's hanging on the wall there, the 100,000 plaque.
Yep.
Right? We hit that one, and now we're really knocking on the door of hitting that 1 million mark with the channel. So with this, it's like, all right, cool. We've hit milestone number 1. We're now able to monetize the channel. Next up is I want that plaque
For the channel, yeah, or for the podcast.
for the
channel.
podcast channel. I want that plaque, man. I want to get this thing. It'd be neat if even if we made enough with this just to simply cover the costs of what this is, And anyhow, man, I'm stoked. We should have had a drink and cheers to each other. We'll have to do it another time, but congrats to all of us on the work it's taken to get this far.
All
And
right.
Yeah, we've been doing
all
it for
of
a
you
couple
guys
months
watching
now.
us, man.
Remember when we first started, Kyle? We were like, what's it called? This whole setup was like our nightmare.
It was.
And you're like, how are we ever going to do this?
Syncing up the audio.
bro.
It was killing us.
Yeah.
Now we got
Yeah.
it. Everything's easy. We plug and play now.
I told you that was going to happen.
Well, we
too.
leave everything plugged in.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I mean, it was been plugged in since day one. It was still giving us problems.
Yeah.
I know.
Constantly.
We were-
Remember, every time we were trying to do
wrapping
it, we would
up,
have
though,
to do a
after we
test
would
run
shoot.
first.
Yeah.
Rolling up cable.
And we'd find an issue, and then we'd do another test run. It was like, all right, let's shit can today. We'll try this another
Josh,
day.
even before you were here, bro, we had Paul and Assad, and we were filming it on the couch, the chairs behind you, dude.
I like
this
the
has been a
live one.
long-
We did that one live one, and people were throwing us some bucks.
Yeah.
$20 here.
Yeah, the super stickers or whatever the hell they call
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
we made it to this point, though. I'm just happy to do this and how we have it going.
Me too,
It'll
man.
eventually pay off.
I think so.
Yeah.
And look, we have a good time doing it. The folks that are watching are enjoying it, seems like, for the most part, and how we bounce between having a guest and then just the crew. I mean, it's
These are
I
some
don't
of
know,
my
dude.
favorite
I
ones,
dig
though,
it.
when it's just
I
us.
love it.
Yeah,
really do.
I like when it's just us.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah.
I don't like the guests, but I think we all flow really well together.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Well,
Cool.
let's wrap up this one, and I'm
Excellent.
going to get ready to head to motherfucking Havasu.
Oh, you're going to go get ready and then leave, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you were
Yeah,
leaving
yeah.
right now, you were saying.
I might even. I don't know. I might bail this afternoon. We gotta shoot that.
No, we have some stuff to do right now, yeah.
We got
Did
a
you bring
few
your shirt?
things we need to do. Son of a bitch.
It's okay. We'll just shoot it without the shirt. We'll just have you say it.
And show it.
Yeah, we'll show it.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait. We don't even have video of it, though.
No, I can run home and grab a shirt. No big deal.
All right. Well, anyway.
Close.
All right, wrap it
Yeah,
up.
let's wrap it.
Bye-bye.